Thierry Henry, Thierry Henry, Thierry Henry, Thierry Henry, Thierry Henry, Thierry Henry. Checking my sweet corn, boiling away, G. Thierry Henry. Yes, loco. You ragging yourself out. Yeah, people there. Welcome back to Dynamite AFC TV. Been away for a few days, couple of bits and pieces to deal with. And I was a bit ill. So, yeah, that ain't that brilliant, you know, man. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I feel well enough to come on and say hello to the people there on Dynamite AFC TV. I've been watching the darts tonight, live from Newcastle, man. So they win the cup last week. Now the darts is here. The Gazer from Newcastle, I'm pretty sure, doing well. He's in the semi-final. Aspinall, he's one up versus Humphreys. Go on, Aspinall. Waiting to play. I'm going to say fight. Luke Littler in the final. But that's the darts bit done with. Arsenal Football Club. Now, Mike Keogh, over the last few days, allegedly, I think it was on TNT, has allegedly made a slip-up. Oh, Arsenal have already signed a striker for the summer. Fair enough. I say that's going to be Sesko. I think he was on TNT. Kind of just, he was asked about, striker. He was like, it's already done for the summer anyway. And then he was kind of like, I haven't got a name for you. Bollocks. He must know. Real Dion Zubamendi. No, man. Arsenal trying to convince fans. I know, bros. That's exactly what we do, bros. Seriously. Bro, did you see when Hussein put it out today? I was like, nope, never. He's not got, bros. Kamenenga, Tukumeni, even Modric at 46, bros, is better than him. Allow it, bros. Do you know what I mean? That's like saying Real Madrid may make Teo do a make weight and take Marino as part of the deal for Vinicius fucking Junior to go to Arsenal. Ridiculous. When you got footballers like Kamenenga and fucking Tukumeni in your midfield, why would you go for Zubamendi? System here, this is why. I still think that's done as well. So, you know what, Yuri? We're going to start this one as we mean to go on. If Sesko and Zubamendi's done, what else do we do? Williams. Does that bring us to a Premier League title? Obviously, Juan Garcia, that might fuck it up. Like, I don't think he'll be able to sign 5. I reckon he's going to want a 5th player. A defensive target, because I believe probably Tommy and Keywar, if not both of them, Tommy, Keywar, they're at the club in the summer. Like, Tommy's never around anyway. Keywar's been found out that he's okay, but he's not really a brilliant Premier League defender. Like, you know, you need 4 defenders, 4 centre-halves. Like, we need at least 3 really good ones. Letting Hayden go was fucking stupid. It could have been Gabriel Hayden, 2 left-footed centre-halves, Saliba, +1. We're linked with another striker today, though, off the Benjamin Sesko rumours, is Hugo Nketiah. Now, you will remember this guy. I was screaming about this guy when PSG were ruthlessly trying to kick him out of their club. I never really understood why PSG wanted him out of their club so hard. Like, I've always thought he was a decent striker. It must have been an attitude problem or something like that. I'll get back to you, Yuri. Just firing up my box. My box is pissing me off. There's my plug. Where's his plug? He was on the shit list at PSG. Now, apparently he wanted to join Frankfurt. We know he very publicly turned down West Ham, which really pissed off PSG at the time, because West Ham was offering good money and Frankfurt was obviously offering a blowjob. They left it in over 6 months. He finally got his wish to go to Germany and to Frankfurt. I don't know what that was all about. I'm sure it wasn't anti-Premier League. I think he probably just wanted to piss off PSG, as they're fucking hampered his career for the 12, 18 months before that. But Hugo Nketiah is a fucking good striker. I remember saying, we've got to get rid of Nketiah and get one that sounds like him, Nketiah. But he is doing well in Germany. His numbers are pretty good. Omar Mamouche. Played with Omar Mamouche at Frankfurt, of course. As an alternative to Sesko, I'd have to say, sorry, yeah, man, most definitely. Sesko looks okay. But again, this is with a big ish, man. It's with a big ish. He looks really good in games, yeah? Typical sort of big bolstering centre forward, unpredictable, uncanny, does different things that other strikers doesn't do. But then I have honestly watched him live. He seems to bounce around 90 minutes doing absolutely fuck all. And if he's doing that in Germany, I'm just saying, I don't know what the fuck that brings to the Premier League. And his 15 goals are something that he seems to get per season in Germany. I don't want to be rude, but That could be 7.5, and I will include the 0.5. That could be 7, but I'm just turning one. Well, I have to. I'm just doing my sweet corn in the cob, bros. That I'm loving at the moment with a bit of chili butter on it, just to make it a little hot. Shouts out to Yui for being in the stream, but Hugo and Kantika, I think he's got a £60 million buyout clause now. If this is true, it is something to look at. Sesko, his buyout clause is anything between 49 and 67. It depends on how many goals he finishes on this season. I've definitely got to the bottom of this Sesko thing. So obviously if he gets under 10 goals, which I think he's already beat, it's probably 49. I reckon we're paying 55 minimum for Sesko if we really want Benjamin Sesko. Linked with Nkipika. Did we say that at the same time? Great minds, RB. Turkish, passion, love, physical techniques. But linked with Nkipika in Germany, but I think it's Sesko, Williams, and Zubi this summer. With that bastard Juan Garcia of a goalkeeper. Is that good enough for us? And I still think we're missing something in defence. We've got two good right backs, but I think left back's got a bit of a problem now. He doesn't like Calafori, and I don't think Skelly should be a left back next season. He should be brought forward with the, all right, if it's going to be this prick, let's say Zubamendi. Rice, Zubamendi, Wasteman number 23, Skelly. And I'd give Partey another year. If 23 and Skelly are the central midfielders next season, I'm still tempted to give Thomas Partey one more year. Guys, do get involved. Hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if one is new. Thomas Partey, would anyone give him a new one-year deal? We know Jorginho's ducking. I'd be very tempted to say, you know what? You're on 200 grand a week. Take 125 grand a week and have another year here. Because I don't believe, even though it's Barcelona, Atletico Madrid that's linked with him, I don't believe they're going to be trying to give him 200 grand a week, for instance. These are Spanish clubs with all love and respect. I reckon, Buzz, you know what? I'm really worried because I reckon it could be this free as well. Williams, I'm kind of excited about. 21 years old, looks brilliant. He is now coming back into form, by the way, at Athletic Bilbao. He had a really bad first 6 months to the season. Who knows? Hangover from the Euros. Can't really tell you. I'm not his dad. Kiki Williams will probably be able to tell you his more. His brother. Are they? Is that factual? I don't have to get WB to go stalk that, do I? Is that factual? Because I did believe that Kantika was the top scorer in the Bundesliga this year. No? Can we both? Not massive amounts. And he can play on the wing. Can we sign both? 110 mil. Declan Rice money for two strikers. Well, 60 and 60, let's just say. 120 maybe. What happens to Keir Havertz? I would sell him in a heartbeat. I would phone up Borussia Mönchengladbach, sorry, Alonso's team. Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, I would beg them. I'd say, listen, Keir is the way forward in your league. Keir brings you goals. Keir brings you energy. I wouldn't even want a big fee. 50 mil, man. Fuck it. I think Keir kind of does need to fuck off soon. But you know what? He isn't a massive problem. But the thing is, he ain't a striker. He ain't going to be a striker this season. He's injured. And I certainly don't want to see him be a striker next season. Most definitely not. That will burst my bubble. So, Sesko and Kantika is very handy. But then what? Does number 29 go back and start playing where? Centre mid or straight competition for Erdegaard? Very interesting. WB, I'm coming to you as well. 1 second, my boys and girls. Tom, so we go. How about open these ones? Fuck, no. Dan, you didn't say this. There we go. You go there. Good look. Huge. There. Sweet corn, job done. Sorry, green book. I know, I choose my time then. I'm good. I choose my chance of timing to do these things. I know. Alright. You're not sorted. Turn down oven very slowly. Wait for after stream and eat dinners. Why not got all of the fucking boxes? Have I not turned off the fucking? No. Right. Right. Let me turn off the heating as well, because I'm boiling. I got it just like a doner kebab. I've got to spin my blanket around. I've washed the blanket today. And it isn't I ain't got two blankets. I just particularly like this one. This gives me good sleep, you know. Well, usually, actually, I'm kind of lying, but you know. Let me spin that one time around like a kebab. So sorry, my people. I'm so hoping that you can still hear me and you're still in tune to Danny drinking his honey, lemon, and lime. Right, where are we? Do I need stats? I wouldn't mind. I would love them. He's not going Real Madrid. Bros, that is Arsenal pretending. We've beat Real Madrid to Zubimendi when he signs. Oh, of course, there was one telephone call from Real Madrid. They only wished me a happy birthday. And they did phone me in the Christmas. And they told me Merry Spanish Christmas. That's the only time Real Madrid will pick up one of these and phone Martin Zubimendi, bros. Yeah? That was interesting. Motherfucker. That is the one and only time you'll see one of these picked up and Zubimendi's name been spoken. Oh, Martin Zubimendi, eh? See. No, we have Luka Modric. I don't care if he's old. We have, who else do they have? Valverde. Valverde is playing center midfield. He's one of the best in the world. Kameneninga. Fucking Tukumeni. And you want to bring Zubimendi to the table. Fuck you. That's absolutely never ever happening, bros. That is a naughty agent saying naughty things. Cosby is done, bro. Like Potter Paper says, in Crown Court, looking at 6 to 8. Order! All those in favour of Thomas Partey receiving a 1-year deal or going directly to a penitentiary. Shout out to the real ones. Alfonso done his AC. Oh, for real? He's just penned his new deal. Lucky he penned that whopping new deal at Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, sorry, in very good timing. Bayern Munich have got most of their business done. Musiala done. Not their summer business, but they've got their in-house problems pretty much done because they had a few. The one guy that hasn't signed a deal there is Leroy Sané. I'm now taking it because Joshua Kimmich has signed the deal. Musiala has signed the deal. Who else? There was one or two others, man. I'm taking it. Joshua Kimmich. Leroy Sané probably isn't wanted by Munich no more. Arsenal fans, first of all, would anyone accept Leroy Sané? Say we want 4 world-class wingers. Sané, and we're getting rid of Martinelli and Trossard. Sané, Williams, Enwari, Saka. It can't be worse than what's going on in the club now. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I want Leroy Sané. I'm just saying if you want to cash in on Martinelli, 60 mil, say, 70 mil, 65 mil, not on a Forest, I would take Leroy on free for a couple of seasons. Fuck it. I'm hungry, Danny. I need a smash burger, bro. Smash the burger with double cheese, gherkins, and a little jalapenos, please, chef. Yeah, bros. You know the gherkins, the proper gherkins, them long ones, bro. You get the real gherkin. Put 3 inside burger minimum. Fuck it. 3 on bottom, 3 on top. That's how much I like them. My mouth's all... That's terrible. Good evening, Lindor. Guys, do be like and do be subscribing. It's Danny AFC TV. Back to what I do in best. Arsenal transfer, rumours, news, dedications, and shout out to my row one. What's going on to our German correspondent? Talk to me about Hugo Nkuntika. This is a guy I've liked for quite a long time. When PSG were trying to fuck his career, well, all I could see was just no reason. I don't know what the problem was at PSG, but they refused to play him. I know he didn't join West Ham, and it was quite a lot of money. It was a big deal on the table to go West Ham, and he basically shortchanged them, waited 6 months, and he went to the club that he said he wanted to join, Eintracht Frankfurt in Germany. If you could let me know a little bit more about that. Why did he piss off West Ham? Why did he desperately want to go to Eintracht Frankfurt? Was there anything more to that? Does that mean he doesn't want to come to the Premier League? But Hugo Nkuntika. What about Martin Keown kind of slipping up on TNT Sports? Kind of sort of saying, we've already got a striker sorted for next season. Obviously, all the rumour mills have said, shouts out to you, Luco. It's Benjamin Sesko. Listen, I reckon Isaac. What more can Newcastle want? 120, 130 for him? 125? 125. Just get the deal done, I think, because if you're talking, say, buy two strikers, a Nkantika at 60 million, a Sesko at 60 million, that's 120 million anyway. You may as well put your eggs into that one Alexander Isaac basket, as we still have liabilities in the club, 265 grand's worth of Gabriel Jesus, or worse for me still, £350,000 worth of Kia Havertz. Grab Sancho, 25 mil. What do you think's going on there? That's fucking interesting. I tell you what, it's 25 mil to get him, but apparently he doesn't want Man United or Chelsea. He wants out of both of their scenarios. I've heard that from a very good source, and it's not HP, ketchup, or mayonnaise. I'm hearing he doesn't want neither of them. End of the season, he wants something new. He don't like Chelsea. He don't like the political shit, and Man United's long. 25 mil. Nah, man, he's still coming. That's an agent winding us up. So basically, the headline says, Arsenal beat Real Madrid to Zubimendi spectacular deal. Don't worry, man. That's just a wanker agent making Arsenal look fantastic. Mark my words, bro. If you've got Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Valverde running around your midfield, please, and even Luka Modric, please tell me, and he did sign a contract for next season as well, Luka. Please tell me where you have a space for a prick called Martin Zubimendi. Tell me where that's possible. It's not even ethical. It's not logical. Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Valverde. I take all three of them to my club, to be honest with you. I don't think Real Madrid are giving Arsenal one of them to take Martin Zubimendi to Real Madrid. Do you? Not happening, boss. That would be the most ridiculous summer fucking transfer story, rumor, gossip, wank, bullshit, tosser. No way. No way, Arby. Not happening. So, I reckon Zubimendi's done. Sesko's done. Garcia's done. Good evening, Vic Star. With so many duns, it's like, fuck me. We're already waiting for next summer. Juan Garcia, £21 million. Backup goalkeeper, Espanol. Martin Zubimendi, average Spanish midfielder, very average, lightweight. Bit of a shit can. Sesko, not fantastic numbers in Germany. Let me go look what this cunt's got this year. How many goals has Benjamin Sesko scored this season?
I found this on the web.
Right, it's turned into a girl's voice. Well, you didn't find me nothing good, girl.
Those spicy.
Fuck you.
Popcorn.
Piss off, bitch.
Whatever.
I don't know. I've already lost the will to go look. I've already lost the will. But Hugo Nkantika, if he has got a £60 million release clause, that is something to look at. And is Benjamin Sesko's numbers better than, please, German League top scorers? This can't be that hard to find out. Fuck off, phone. As soon as my phone fucking cooperates. Where's W fucking B? If I can do this for me right now. Bundesliga top scorers, brilliant. Harry Kane. That Shrek at Leverkusen has done quite well. Omar Mamouche is still up there. Who are you? Clendenist. Fuck me. Right. 7th is Hugo Nkantika, 13 goals in, I think, 25 games. No, yeah, played 25. 13 in 25. Musiala, 23-11. Where is this prostitute Sesko? Wow, he's well down the list. Wow, he's not in the top 22 scorers in Germany. What are you talking about, Yui? Bro. Listen to me carefully. Bro, oh, there he is. Shit. My fucking bad. He's got 10. 10 in 25. Hugo's got 13 in 25. Don't ever lie to me, Abi. Uncool. So, yeah. All right. You could argue he's got fucking people like Xavi Simons fucking line him up. I've done this bit now anyway. How many has Arsenal's ex-striker scored at Monaco since January? Beera. I think he's been doing well in Monaco. We got a little, I think, 20 quid for him signing as well. Has a little lightweight, like selling on clause. Guys, do me subscribe, and let me get into some stories of today while I'm got the chance. Striker deal done. Well, this is according to Martin Keown. The rumour mill pretty much went nuts that night as soon as Keown kind of said, the striker bit's done though, that we can stop talking about it soon. Benjamin Sesko is the guy, £55 million. Arsenal, though, also today, the last 48 hours, have been linked pretty hard with Hugo Nkantika. He is the French 22-year-old striker who plays for Frankfurt in Germany. He has 19 goals this season. Don't know why I had to look there that it said 13. I take it 19 overall this season. Nico Williams and Zubamendi, done deal. Leroy Sane, would you take it for free, anyone? Saka back for Real Madrid. We'll have to get into a bit of talk about that. Sources in Spain say Isaac only wants to play for 2 clubs. That is Club Barcelona or Arsenal. So we'll definitely have to talk about that as well in a minute. And Fraudstein suggests Zubamendi is definitely on his way. That's David Ornstein to, well, whoever. Kiwor, Tommy, Tavares, Nelson, Vieira, Trossard, Lokonga, Hein, and fuck it, Martinelli. They're all names that could go for me in the summer. Declan Rice tells Max Dowman to concentrate. Don't worry about other clubs' interests and work hard to get into the Arsenal team. And last but very not least, Jero Hutto, has been linked with Arsenal once again. I'm on the men, have been poorly. Oh, God. Sounds absolutely fucking rotten. Sounds absolutely disgusting. I better check my oven in a minute, guys. 22 minutes down. Do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Let me go over to this one more time. A couple of bits I definitely want to talk about. So Martin Keown dropped the bombshell, saying Arsenal have got a striker sorted for next season. Everyone says it is Sesko. The deal for Sesko is done, even though he refused to name the striker. Hugo Nkantika, £60 million buyout clause from Frankfurt. That is one for me that I will definitely look into. I think he plays more the Arsenal way as well, if you ask me. And I ain't seen him that often. But I'm going to go look at him a couple of times this season. Definitely before this season closes. I'm going to take a couple of little looks at Hugo Nkantika. German football is always on. Nico Williams and Zubamendi. A lot of sources are saying it's a done deal. Leroy Sane. Now, he's about the only guy. Musiala signed a new deal at Bayern Munich. Kimmich signed a new deal at Bayern Munich. The left back, Alphonso Davies, signed a new deal at Bayern Munich. He's the only guy that hasn't had the alleged proper offer. So I reckon they probably don't want the prick. Leroy Sane, would anyone take him on a free? Saka could be back for Real Madrid. We definitely have to get into a little bit of talk about that. Sources in Spain say Isaac, this has come out today, breaking news today in Spain. Isaac only wants 2 clubs. 2 clubs if he's to leave Newcastle. He's very settled, allegedly. He's very happy at Newcastle United, but only 2 clubs would sway his head, and that is FC Barcelona and, of course, Arsenal fucking Football Club. Zubamendi is on the way. That is according to Fraudstein. Guys, I reckon there's a big clear out in the summer. Keyword, Tommy, they can fuck off. Tavares, Nelson, Vieira, already on loan. They can all fuck off. Who else am I forgetting on that loan list? Hein, Lokonga, they can all fuck off. Try and get as much money in as possible. Martinelli can fuck off for me. Trossard can fuck off for me. Jesus can fuck off for me. And you know what? Don't tempt me, but I'd fuck off fucking Keir Havertz in a heartbeat as well. But of course, you'd have to have a few signings coming in for all of the players to be pissing off. But Zubamendi is on his way. A lot of sources today have suggested Danny AFC TV has always had the fucking hunch that this prick would eventually join us. And Zubamendi is on his way to Arsenal for around £52 million. Sources in Spain once again say Isaac only wants Newcastle or Club Barcelona. Saka will be back for the Real Madrid game, which is this week. Real Madrid coming up, guys. I think, what is it? Fulham on Saturday and then Real Madrid on Wednesday. I'll confirm that in a moment. Move, Doug. Leroy Sane, would anyone take it for free? Williams and Zubamendi appear to be done. Hugo Nkantika, £60 million release clause. And Benjamin Sesko, a lot of people have already suggested, $55 million. The deal is fucking done. Declan Rice tells Max Dowman to work hard and don't worry about interest from other clubs. I think Declan Rice could be a very good influence on this kid who does look madly world-class to me already. 15 years old. This Max Dowman looks levels. On that note, shouts out to DJ Fresh. Let me check the food that's going on. Don't you think Williams blows for us? Same question for Sesko. Williams, most definitely. I am worried it's going to take him a minute to settle in. Like, he's a guy that seems to have in fluctuations of form. No, I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Right, basically, when he's shit hot, he seems to be shit hot. When things ain't going well for him, he seems to be not that brilliant. Sesko. I don't think he scores any less in a season than your average Kia Havertz or Gabriel Jesus, but I don't think he necessarily scores more in a season than Kia Havertz and Jesus. I'll go with 15. If Sesko signs for us, I say he scores 15 Premier League goals next year. You could decide. Is that enough? Is 15 Premier League goals enough for a team of Arsenal's stature, quality, and obviously a team that's lost the league at least the last 3 seasons in a row? But probably a combination of silly errors, mistakes in the transfer market, and not having a fucking proper number 9. Shit, it's the FA Cup weekend. So it's not Fulham. Shit, that's the weekend after then. Whoa. Fulham. 1st of April. It's a midweek game, obviously. Wednesday, 1st of April. Then 5th, I take it, is the weekend away at Everton. Then the 8th will be Tuesday again at home to Real Madrid. And then the 12th is Brentford. And the 16th is Real Madrid. Let me go into them fixtures one more time. Let me see what we've coming up. Let's just do the next 5. Arsenal at home to Fulham, 1st of April. April Fool's Day. Away at Goodison Park for the very last time ever. 12:30. I take it that's Saturday. Yet Saturday, April the 5th. April the 8th, 8 p.m. kickoff. Arsenal versus Club Real Madrid. And it's Brentford after that. So, what is our chances for Club Real Madrid, people? Seriously, hit me with it. Do you think we can take on Real Madrid? It's the home leg first. Obviously, if we fuck up at home, I think we've got 0 chance quite clearly. So it's got to be high energy, high passion, high press, high everything, and fucking hope for the best and hope Saka actually is fully fit. I don't think he'll play the youngster, who is the young G himself. And Wari. He seems like that guy, number 23, instead of him. But guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. What is your thoughts on a bit of Jarrell Hato next season? He can play left back and left centre back. Would that be a problem filled for Arsenal? As I think if Skelly was to go back central midfield, would have a left back problem. Calafori gets injured every 10 minutes. Who is going to be our left back? Are we going to need a left back next season? Seriously. Declan Rice tells Max Dalman to work hard and don't worry about interest from Chelsea and Man City and Real Madrid, allegedly. Arsenal and Man United are the most likely destinations for Victor Gyökeres. I forgot to say this one. This one's been breaking over the last couple of hours as well. Certain clubs he doesn't want to join. Apparently, he's turned down Nottingham Forest over the last 48 hours. And allegedly, it's looking like it could be true. Forest said they would pay 65 million for him. But he immediately apparently said no to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest looks to be showing a little bit of ambition already for next season. Zubimendi is on his way. I think Danny AFC TV can officially confirm this. Sources in Spain say Alexander Isak only wants Barcelona or Arsenal, or he's pretty happy on Tyneside, man. Saka back for Real Madrid. Leroy Sane for Arsenal. Williams and Zubimendi done. Hugo and Tika, £60 million, 19 goals this season. And Sesko, 10 goals in the Bundesliga this season. It's not enough, bros. He's got 10 goals. 10 goals, bros. Louis, this 10 goals doesn't win Arsenal the league, man. This 10 goals in Germany could mean 4 in the Premier League, man. What, home and away? You don't think we're going to try and be heroic? A 2-2 draw at the Emirates, I say. What? Which club? Newcastle. I was thinking, if Arsenal did nick Alexander Isak, what about Harry Kane for Newcastle? Why, yeah, man, 31, coming 32, but can still score a bag of goals for 3-4 years, man. Harry Kane for Newcastle, guys. What do you think? Interesting. But yeah, Gyökeres replaces Isak. I don't think many clubs, unless it's PSG, who's got the finances for Isak? Who is in a nice enough road with financial fair play? Thankfully, Man City definitely don't want 2 Isak or Haaland quality strikers. You don't need that. You met my wife, motherfucker. Isaac's the dream. Sesko, Liverpool. Liverpool will have money this summer to spend. They've given the geezer no money. He's had a decent little run in the Cup, Champions League, PSG done him. A very good PSG, by the way. They look fucking class against Liverpool, home and away. All of them honey and limes are dropping now. Very bitter. So, all right, Yui. Tell me the dream for whatever #5. If we sell a lot of players, man, I do believe there should be 5 players coming in the summer. Juan Garcia, I swear, is booked. Zubimendi is booked. Sesko is booked. We've got 2 players more to discuss about. And I'm reckoning a left back who can play centre back, again, because he's fascinated by it. And obviously, surely, a winger. Because Martinelli or Trossard goes this summer, surely. 1 second, people. There's attending to others. I definitely don't want no burning disasters inside here today. Most definitely not. I'm free all of next week. Fresh, I will definitely see you one fucking day next week then. So don't count the weekend. It means he's probably grafting and DJing. So, all right. So Monday, Tuesday, all like that. All right, cool. Definitely going to see you, Fresh. There's too many things that you must open my eyes up to on this StreamYard thing. It's not even YouTube no more. This StreamYard have opened up a lot of fucking new benefits and new fucking arounds and all of that. So, yes. In fucking indeed. He ain't, hold on. He ain't my president though, plus all leaders, even over here. I'd hold what to say and do. That's damn right. Trent Salah all leaving Liverpool. I let Liverpool end up 10th next season. Now I still reckon I don't know Van Dijk and Trent, Van Dijk and Salah. I think publicly they're lucky. These 2 want to actually stay at Liverpool. They don't see themselves going to the Barcelonas or PSGs for whichever reasons, and they obviously don't want to join other Premier League clubs. Probably, no one really knows that factually. Unless a Premier League club was brave enough and said, right, it's 400 grand a week for one of you. Do you know what I mean? And then you'll soon know if Van Dijk, I don't know, would Van Dijk go Arsenal for 375 grand a week, for instance? Interesting. I still think, though, I don't know, at his age, what he's won, I think they would have made noises in the kind of I'm leaving. Like, look what Salah done at Christmas, in November, in fact, late November. It looks like I'm leaving because I ain't been offered nothing. I think that was the time for Liverpool to start offering the deal. With Trent, I think you've kind of seen it. They left him out of the Cup final. They leave him out of high-profile games. I think Real Madrid. He's obviously, for whichever reason, on his way out of the club. He's leaving the club. Imagine if City going in for Salah. City will be big in the window this year. Chelsea will be massive. I think Newcastle want to make a bit of impression. Everton have said with their new stadium, they want new players to go along with the face of their new stadium. I'm not saying they're going to be challenging Arsenal, but Everton, Moyes, who knows, might be given 150 million to spend. You know what I mean? Everton could be trying to get into the top 6 next season. You'll always have the teams like Aston Villa. Fucking Smith Rowe. Imagine if he does that little shit cunt. And DJ Fresh, I'll definitely catch up with you next week. I'll catch up with everyone next week, man. Seriously. Not been feeling well for the last few days at all. Been under the weather, totally 34 minutes down. Hugo Nkantika, guys. Has anyone seen this guy play? I spoke about him years ago. I said we needed to swap Nketiah for Nkantika. If anyone remembers, Leroy Sané linked on a free transfer. That is interesting on a free. Like, I'll ping down some of my... I was looking at the free list again last night. Realistically, like, there's that Jonathan Tall, apparently. He plays for Alonso's team, isn't it? Is it Jonathan Tall, centre back in Germany? He's on a free in the summer, 28. 28 years old, not the number 28. me look at the free list. I'm sure Jonathan Tar's on a free. Free contracts. 225. 2025. Who's on a free? Well, so far as it stands, people, because these boys ain't signed a new deal. Trent, Mo, take them two away. Jonathan David, that's definitely a guy that should go on anyone's list. Leroy Sane, De Bruyne. Jonathan Tah, 28 years old, Bayer Leverkusen. Couldn't remember their name, Leverkusen either. Now, he's quite an interesting central defender. Jonathan Tah. Been linked with the Premier League for years. Now, if we was to have a defender situation, Tah on a free, I think we need a third centre-back in case Saliba or Gabriel goes down. Jonathan Tah. Jonathan David, I'll definitely put on there as well. Decent little striker for Lille in France. Scored in the Champions League against Liverpool, against Real Madrid this season. Angel Gomez, English, 24. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Ferland Mendy, 29. Left back. Oh, God, don't start. We're going to get Ferland Mendy. No, didn't he sign a new deal, actually, with Real Madrid? Neymar, but then again, he only signed 6 months contract. Adama Traore at Fulham, 28. Victor Lindelof. Gundogan. Fabian Schär. Pablo Dybala, Ben Davies, Eric Dyer. And the current freeze, Rafinha, Ken, whoever you are, Aurea, Yedda, Ali, Brendan Williams. Whatever happened to that Brendan Williams? Fuck me, there's still quite a lot of available. Carlos Vela is still available, 35. Interesting, but there is still some players on that free list. Jonathan Tah. Hold on, fuck, is it still there? Bastard. Let me go back to the top. Jonathan Tah. Sane is going to be mentioned because we're continuously linked to him. So let me just pen his name down. Angel Gomez. I don't think he's Arsenal level. Look at Thomas Partey's name there. Should we give him a new deal? Or, like UE says, and UE's pretty good at spotting this, is he done like a dirty old Cosby? I think Skelly can take Thomas Partey's place, but will he put Skelly even at left back? Very fucking soon. I'll let you know in a minute. Let me walk this dog. I'm cooking as well. You're doing all sorts. If Zubi goes to Real, unlikely we can travel to Camino coming in. But bros, that's what I mean. Why would they do that? Unless they wanted 100 mil and get a guy for 50 mil. Or try and manipulate Real Sociedad and say, true, we're Spanish, we want him just for 40 mil. Who knows? It'll probably work. Real Madrid and Sociedad connections. Who the fuck actually knows? But there is some big players on the free list as well. Still, well, Van Dijk, I think, and Thingy will sort themselves out. Trent will go Real Madrid. Jonathan Tah, someone to look at, maybe. 28, centre-back. I'm being deadly serious when I say that. Saliba and Gabriel, they're going to have another whole season, touch wood, next year, of just no injuries. And Gabriel is looking better with every game that goes along. Leroy Sane, Jonathan David. Is anyone up for any of these players on free transfers? Only reason Real could want Zubi is just because he's Spanish, that's all. He's a fake, Xavi, like Alonso. Exactly, and he is fake, buzz. Like, I've watched him against Man United twice this season. I've watched him for Spain. And that's Spain for the few minutes they give him. He's fucking average, bollocks. I don't get it. Spain haven't got as many central midfielders as they used to have, but he's doing well to even still get in their team. And fuck knows how 23 gets there. It's actually beyond me. The geezer's fucking talentless. I don't get the geezer. Bruno, but you know what? You can't have the audacity. If you ever wanted Alexander, see, this is the thing we've got to make up our mind on right now. Not as Arsenal fans. Obviously, the board and Arteta, the bastard, knows more. And whoever our CEO is going to be, some fucking yes man. Hi. We've got to know, is it number one, how aggressive we're going to be in the transfer market? Are we going to strike early, like the Timber Havertz and Declan Rice here? And do we actually know who our targets are? As in, bang, 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 like we clearly did with Timber Havertz for whatever reason, and Declan fucking Rice. Could have done so much more with that Havertz money. I know nothing, and not everything is directly his fault, but shit, man. 350 grand a week. Before I disappear for the evening, though, you my brother, Jonathan Tah, Jonathan David, or Leroy Sane. Would you take any of them? I think Jonathan David is at a really good age as well. He's like 24, the Canadian striker. And he's the last 2-3 years, he's been doing very, very well in France. I know it's France, but hey, got to start somewhere, brother. Everton's struggling putting up very, 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 very nice things. Seriously, Jonathan David, he might want a little bit in wages, but you know what? Jonathan David, give him 250 grand a week. 250 grand a week, 5-year deal, free contract. Pay his agent a mil or two, get the job done. I'm even thinking this Jonathan Tah, if he hasn't signed the deal with Bayer Leverkusen yet, could be a very sensible signing. Seriously, we need a fucking defender. Yeah, I know. And he's also saying, I see something else this Wankstein said earlier, this Ornstein. He reckons, like me, he's Zubimendi's done, bros. Ornstein, if you read it, it was based, there's definitely a signing from Spain. And it isn't Nico Williams. I think that's what he wrote, some Wankstein shit like that. Definitely a signing from Spain, not Nico Williams. It's Zubimendi, bros. And yeah, I don't know what the fuck is why we want this guy. Bro, do you know the Toulouse goalkeeper? Yeah, he's 21 years old, French under 21 international. Guillaume Verestes. He's a fucking decent little goalkeeper. And I reckon if you knocked on Toulouse's door, they can't want more than the 21 or 25 that these cocksuckers in Spain want for Garcelle. Has he seriously not got an eye for a fucking player? This Toulouse goalkeeper is better than Garcelle. Fuck you. Seriously. I've been hearing this as well. And I'm hearing he's not in a rush. He's still got 3 years at Newcastle. So, again, no one panic. He's still got 3 years. Obviously, when that starts hitting 2 years, it becomes a problem for Newcastle. The big question, will he even spend any money or just go with the players we have? The thing is, we have to spend. He's been caught out, hasn't he? Man City suddenly went shit. All of a sudden, 2 years of fending us off when they couldn't buy players, but they still had enough in their tank to fend us off. Still got over the line. This year, they couldn't fend us off. They couldn't fend anyone else. Liverpool was too good for everyone. I believe Liverpool should never have been in this situation, especially the first season when Jurgen Klopp walks away. It should have been us taking that title off City this season, not Liverpool. All the minutes, Mehmet. The Bournemouth fan is Dutch. Real Madrid. He's not Dutch. He fucking plays for Spain, bros. Bros. He played for bros. I was so confused seeing Hudson in a Spain shirt the other day. I was like, he's Dutch. He's Dutch. Bros, he must have dual citizenship. I don't know. He played for Spain against Holland in Holland the other day. In fact, he made his Spain debut in Holland against Holland the other day. Bros, I was blazing. I was like, how buzzing are you, Danny? I've already linked him to our club. I like him. The Dutch centre-back who used to play for Juventus. Well, he ain't Dutch no more. He's Spanish. I don't know what happened. His mum knocked this geezer and, yeah, he's Spanish. He is fucking Spanish. So that confused the shit out of me when he come on. Who got injured? Was it the Man City defender? Akanji or someone? And he come on for his debut. Joel Hato gets nowhere near that team, bros. Timber gets nowhere near that team. Hato plays left back. The Brighton defender Van Hecke plays before Timber. The number one right back was injured. Frimpong played. Fuck me. Bournemouth have a couple of good players. Left back Kirkez, Sammy Ado. And yes, a couple of teams have slightly been linked with it. Lee Cook or something, a central midfielder. Obviously English, but very hard working and battling. He's missed me. I haven't really noticed him. Long day, long weekend, Joe. Good night, Vic Star. Please be getting a massive like on the video. Go on, hit it, Vic. Hit it, Vic. Hit it, Vic. A big like. And anyone out there, do be subscribing for you. Shall we grab Hatto for 20? Well, now they're saying it's going to be more like 40. I'd meet them halfway somewhere and give them 32, 20 up front and 12 in hard-ons. Do you know what I mean? Something similar like that. Maybe because of that, he plays that left back and centre back. The thing is, I've seen him for Holland now and Ajax. Surely you can't play for Holland and Ajax if you're shit. But I've been unimpressed. He's sending off the other day. He was caught out of position, like Skelly style, left back. And yeah, he was just sent off very recklessly. And I've seen him for Ajax, but Ajax haven't been the Ajax of old, even though they are top and getting better again. Maybe I'll go and take a look again at the weekend, see how Ajax are getting on. But before I disappear, people, Hugo and Kantika, yes or no? Striker deal done, according to Martin Keown. That is for Benjamin Sesko, Nico Williams and Zubamendi. Everyone now reckons this is done. Fraudstein is going to Zubamendi and Garcia. And a lot of people are now saying Williams is, not done. A massively big target. It's Sesko, I mean, it's done. Leroy Sani, link. He's on a free transfer this summer unless Bayern Munich decide to give him what he wants, a 3-year deal. Bakarai Saka will be back for the Real Madrid game, hopefully to God. Sources in Spain say Alexander Isaac only wants Barcelona, and they're broke, and Arsenal, if he was to leave Tyneside, and Newcastle. Ornstein, as I said, Garcia done. That's what's that, 55, that's 75 million of our budget done on Zubamendi and Garcia next season. I'm telling you. Arsenal or Man United is the most likely destination for Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres has very allegedly turned down Nottingham Forest over the last 72 hours. Forest has allegedly agreed a deal with Sporting Lisbon. He has turned down Nottingham Forest. Declan Rice tells Max Dauman to relax. Don't worry about Man City, Chelsea, Real Madrid and Barcelona. Concentrate on getting in Arsenal's team. Joel Cato linked with Arsenal. And here's a few hit lists for me, not including the people that have gone like Tierney and Tierney, Jorginho, Kiwar, Tommy, Tavares, Nelson, Vieira, Trossard, Laconga, Hein, Jesus. They can all go. Possibly even Martinelli. Bruv, who said that? There's no way. There's no way. How would it be 22 mil? I can work with that. I could work with that. Who said that? Because of Aiden. That does worry me, and I don't want to stunt Aiden's growth. But I think they can play any. I think these boys are so skillful. Yeah, left, right, and centre. They can play left, right, and centre for me. Any one of them. I need to check this dinner again. But they can play left, right, and centre for me, Russ. And I would take both of them. Arda Güler, I'll take him at 40. Don't worry about that silly 22 mil. Give them 40 million right now. That's what they want. I would fucking do that all day long. 40 million Arda Güler. 50 million Nico Williams is 90. Sesko, say 60, is 150. Zubamendi another 50, 200 mil. Garcia 220. I'm going to write that down, bros. Garcia. Actually, Garcia, Pato, Zubi. Bros, what makes you think no one else for 50 million ain't going to go in for Nico Williams? Let me just write Sesko. Let me not write Williams for a minute. Garcia, Hato, Zubamendi, Sesko. That four just is not exciting me. Let me say it again backwards. Sesko, Zubamendi, Hato, Garcia. What makes you think Real Madrid, Barcelona, Paul Merson FC, Galatasaray don't all start whacking £50 million down on Atletico Bilbao's door this summer? He is a fucking class player. 26 years old. Fuck Camavinga. Seriously, I've been watching him a lot recently. Watched him for Argentina versus Brazil. When, do you know, bros? I should have went live, man. I'm fucking up on my channel. I should be catching the other. You know when my lives are dead these days. Let's have it straight. I should be catching all them Brazil Argentina games and that I used to do back in the day at 2 o'clock in the morning. I've come in the other day from walking the dog, bros. Brazil Argentina's just starting. I'm like, yes, bro. What the fuck has happened to Brazil football? Or not? I don't know. Like they've still got enough talent. Like, is it the manager? Bros, and even when you listen to Brazilian fans, because I was listening to a bit of a documentary, you know I love football, man. So yeah, don't question my love for the game. But Brazilian people allegedly have just fallen out of love with the Brazilian national team. They couldn't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about World Cups coming up. Fuck you, we're not going, I'm not wasting our money. Fuck Brazil. What is going on with the Brazil national team, man? It really ain't exciting. Sesko, I'll be excited, but I actually do think we need a +1 with Sesko. And I don't think Havertz or Jesus excites me enough with that. I'm not going to start saying up there then, Isaac, if you're getting Sesko, but your first idea of Hugo and Katika and Sesko, and fuck them other two pagans off. Save how much? 350 plus 265. 3, 4, 5, 65. Bro, save over £600,000 a week and get rid of fucking Jesus and Havertz and bring in. I would back them. Yeah, Sesko and Hugo and Kantika. If one of them pisses you off, bang, you've got a striker to bring in the very next game, bros. And they're not like for like. They're very different strikers as well. So you can play different types of games, if you will, if you wish. I'm just turning this blanket around. I know I'm doing so much shit out here on one live stream. It's still not totally dry. I think I put that heating on, but I started burning out here. I was cooking my kebab, you know. No need for chili sauce. If you're Turkish like me and you don't put garlic on. Actually, I think Yuri does something like garlic sauce. No, man. Just good for me. I like garlic, but just not so much. But people, then it is almost time to go. 51 minutes down. Do be like, do subscribe, and shout out to the man of the match today. Yuri has been with me from minute 0 to the end. Williams, Sasgard, Kamaninga, Garcia. Bournemouth left back. Right, Kirkaz. Right, hold on, let me get that right. Right, hold on. Let me do it from the back. Garcia, Kirkaz left back. Liverpool apparently want him as well, you know. And Bournemouth are going in with some 50 million stubborn talk because Man City need a left back. And there is talk Man City are looking at this Kirkaz. I reckon it's going to be silly money, bruv. I reckon it's going to go into 45s and 50 mils for him. Because if it's Liverpool and Man City knocking the door for real, and we're not even linked yet, I don't even think we'd enter that race. That was disgusting. That's why I'm just not even drinking fizzy drinks no more. I bought this particular drink earlier, and it hasn't. I took one sip, bros. But before I do go, bros, Jonathan Tall, Jonathan David, or Leroy Sane. Again, there's better players on the free list, but they're either going to sort their own futures out. As I say, the Joshua Kimmichs and all that, they're done. Do you know what I mean? They're not there no more. And the Trents and the Salahs ain't coming to Arsenal. Or the Virgil van Dijks. But guys, it has been international. You are the man of the match. Guys, peace out. God bless. I'll catch you tomorrow. Football is back very soon. April the 1st. Fulham away. April the 5th. Fulham at home. And then we're away at Goodison for the last ever time. Because Goodison's getting closed down, y'all. Let's do sales. Bro, sales are pretty easy. Kiwa, Tommy, Jesus, Tavares, Nelson, Vieira, Trossard, and fucking possibly our Brazilian mate. Forgot his name, he's so shit. Machiavelli. Lakonga, Hein. Hein hasn't been doing all right, but Real Valladolid, apparently he's been holding his own. Tavares, 5 million, bro. So you're going to keep adding on another 5, isn't it? 5. Yeah, how can we get 20 for a guy that don't play, bros? We're getting 10 for the guy. Martinelli, I agree with 60 just because of his age. Lakonga, about 8, yes. Tavares, 5. Vieira, I'd like to think 15, and he's doing well, but why do I think FC Porto just sent him back to us, bros? My feeling is FC Porto sent him back, and he goes on a level loan. Marseille this time. Remember, you heard it from me already, yeah? He goes Marseille this time on loan. We'll be mugged off again. But Carl Hein should be worth 3 to 5 million at Real Valladolid. Trossard, 20 mil, 15, 20 mil. Jesus, 15, 20 mil. Martinelli, 60, as you said. Vieira, 15. Nelson, can we get 15 for him? English. Carl Hein, Kiwa. What about Tommy Yasu? Tommy Yas of U. Is it time for him to go to Pastor's New, bros? My dinner's nearly cooked, you know. I'm going to have to... Dog, I might just walk you after I eat. You know that? Walk you after I eat. But I reckon, yeah, with obviously Tierney and Jorginho already gone. Thomas Partey already next to that list, probably. That's, what is it? 1 for 300. That's over 500 grand a week saved on wages already. 13.6. I like that. That's probably going to be from Fulham themselves, isn't it? 13.6. I'm going to remember that. 7.9. I like it. I like it. Probably about right. Nice and relative. I'm opening the window. I'm already getting hot. You think it's going on? Yeah, that's more like it. But somewhere along the listen, we can raise over 100 mil, especially if you fucking sell Martinelli. One sacrifice is going to happen. If we wanted the window, if we wanted to get the window that we wanted, Joey, a Gabriel or a Gabriel Martinelli has to go. I know you're already screaming Gabriel Martinelli. But yeah, for the window that we really want, the Camavinga, the Isaac, the Williams, the Restes from Toulouse, sorry. That other, do you remember another centre back I was talking about? Indica, another French one. He could be leaving Roma. He's one that can play left back and left centre back, and he is left footed. I did watch Roma in Europe the other day. Who did they get fucked up by? I think Atletico Bilbao. I watched Roma. I think he's there, the Leicester manager. What's his name? The one that won the league at Leicester, guys. He's the manager of Roma at the moment. 130. See, I have to say, bros, I do that. And then, but you know what I do though? I do something cockier. I go and get a Jonathan Tah a minimum, or I'm going to put 350 grand a week on Virgil van Dijk's table, bros. Seriously. See, if you're going to sell Gabriel, you have to go and get me Virgil van Dijk. You have to. Because, yeah, I know how good this guy is now, even though I still think Saliba is better. I would rather not see Arsenal without him. Most definitely not. I don't want to see Arsenal without Gabriel. It would be a massive shame on our defence. So we'd have to do something big. Virgin van Dijk, not just your any Mark Guehi could come in. And I think Chelsea and Liverpool are going to be all over Mark Guehi anyway. Chelsea have already got some sort of buyback clause on him because, yeah, obviously I didn't realise until the last summer window somewhere when Chelsea come in for him. They've got some sort of hoodoo on him, but it still wasn't even agreed last year. Jonathan David, Thierry likes him a lot, but he liked Lukonga too. Brothers, everyone can make a mistake, man. He might actually like Lukonga because he trained with him for a few months, liked his enthusiasm and liked the way he played in that particular league, innit? Lukonga might still come good somewhere, bros. Maybe even in Spain themselves. Maybe he goes to Real Madrid in 3-4 years and not Martin Zubimendi. Maybe he goes to Club Barcelona in 3-4 years because he's still only 21, isn't it? So in 3-4 years, what's he, 25? He could still have a good career in him. You never actually know if that was a Thierry or a Mikel Arteta problem. If Thierry was manager, he'd probably still be at the club and doing half decent. Who knows? Who knows? But Thierry isn't the manager. That player eating fuck up is you are the man of the match. Peace out, my brother. I will see you tomorrow. And football's back in it. It'll be coming back thick and fast. Fulham, Everton, Real Madrid, and then Bournemouth. 4 games that will follow each other quite quick after this international break. So long live football. I should have covered, you know, the next international break? I'm going to start covering all my South American football again. Guys, au revoir. Hasta la vista. Peace out, baby.